Okay, welcome to a game that cost me 64 cents. But, like many games that were 64 cents, it's actually kind of cute. And I think I'm going to give it just a little bit of a run and tell you guys some of my favorite little dinosaur things. Mostly things that have to do with myself and one excellent story. So, uh, it's a weird one. I don't expect to be good at it. I expect a lot of restarting. I did figure out whatever it was because it doesn't give any description of gameplay when you pay your whopping 64 cents for the thing. So, hi, welcome to T-Rex Dinosaur Game with Gun Bunny, G.u.n.n Bunny! And yeah, it's actually going to be kind of cute. So, here we go. Welcome to the land of failure. Get our music off and our sound off. It doesn't let me turn the stomping off, but 64 cents. So here are some fun things about my family. My family are heavily educated people, including my grandfather who maintained 2 degrees in geology and in engineering. And this led me to have a kind of an interesting upbringing when it comes to science. Moral of story, they know everything, I know nothing, and even when I start to learn, I'm on such a crisp cap of learning that nothing I learn is going to be new or interesting or put me in the lead of my family. Except for this fun fact. My family was only ever kind of medium at dinosaurs. And I'm pre Jurassic Park as far as my age is concerned. So before the dinosaur mania that came out of that, I live in Canada and I live near dinosaur stuff, so I got really into it pretty much starting at the age of 4. And I started to learn everything I could possibly learn about dinosaurs. I've always been a nonfiction reader, but I think it started there. So onward I go. Kids' books about dinosaurs, books about fossils, learning everything you could possibly learn. Oh, there I go. Ugh, crush. But I start to do very well. Oh, it's going to make me fix the sound every time. Well, that's not very nice. So I get quite good. I'm actually starting to get pretty good. I can name a lot of things. Excellent. I love the ragdoll physics. I can name a lot of things. I get pretty comprehensive and not bad when Jurassic Park, in fact, comes out. And if anybody's wondering, I think I was 6. Oh, 2 dragons. That's cheating. Why 2 dragons? All right, restart. So Jurassic Park comes out, and here I am, the insane child loving of all dinosaurs. I want to go see it. I want to go see it so bad. And the original, I guess you would say, marketing did not sell it as being a horror film in any way. It's actually a lot of shots of just, ooh, dinosaur, wow, Jurassic Park, big panoramic shots of Costa Rica and so on. So it's Father's Day. Now, in my family, we don't really acknowledge Father's Day and Mother's Day the same way. It's actually more of a day where you just spend time with that parent, largely because that parent tends to be able to get the day off and spend individual time with you. So I tell my dad, I want to go see Jurassic Park. And I think my mom says, well, I don't know, it's kind of scary. Me, being a very pragmatic little kid, said, how scary could it possibly be? I watched horror movies with my parents. They liked scary things all the time. And I was like, well, what could it possibly be? My dad holds out his arms like a big gorilla and says, well, it's probably Big Dad scary. And I laugh at him and go, well, then I definitely want to go see it. So off my dad and I go to see this movie. And in the first few seconds, of course, we feed the cow into all of the velociraptors. And I'm not handling that very well already. I'm 5 or 6. I can't remember for sure what months the movie came out. Oh, I haven't been this far. Look at the terrain changes. This is an excellent 64 cents. I'm just saying. So, I'm okay. And I hold it through the movie. I'm okay, I'm okay. And the part that tips me over the edge, the part that finally finishes me off, is all the tension while we're running back and priming all of the circuits, is when she turns around. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, guys, you're not meant to be surprised. And thinks that she's found Mr. Arnold, and she turns around and it's just his arm. And I lost it in the theater. I lost it. I completely panicked, freaked out, cried, had to leave. Look how far we made it on that one. And my dad takes me out of the theater crying and a mess. Now, I must have gone back in. I can't tell you what part of the story I was to go back into the movie because I did watch the end. And to this day, I still have one of those extra crappy plastic uh, cups from the original Jurassic Park. So that's my don't trust your parents story. Because, why would you? Some of my other personal favorites, as far as like little things, because we'll play to the end of my life, is that I have been to see the Canadian Denny the dinosaur, which is a enormous cement dinosaur in the Calgary Zoo. And I recently found out. Now, my grandparents told me that when they were younger, you could go sit on this thing and take pictures. This thing is like 30 feet up. This is not, oh, it's cute and it's cement. I mean, this is up there. And I guess you used to be able to go sit on it. Oh, I knew that was but it actually is one of the most photographed things in Canada, and it actually is on the ranking board of one of the most photographed Kodiak objects in the world. So eat that, Taj Mahal. Bring it on. Big old cement dinosaur. 3, 2, 1 for editing in of Denny the dinosaur. There he is. Look at him. He looks fantastic. They actually have done a pretty good job. He has a little park now, but he actually used to be by the entrance of the zoo. So when I saw him, he was at the entrance of the zoo back in the day. But thank you all for enjoying the T-Rex game with me. Isn't it cute? Isn't it silly? What a silly little thing. And like I said, 64 cents on sale. I think regular price it's like $4. And I like to support things like this because there's some video game makers skill set here. And I mean, what's 64 cents to make a cute little good time? So thank you all for joining me for T-Rex. I feel very mighty. I feel this is an exact representation of what it would have been really like to live in those times. This has been Gun Money, G.u.n.n. Bunny. And I'm sorry there's been so much work going on in my area. It's been very hard to record. There's been all kinds of stuff. And I am doing my best to try to get some things up on my channel, but stick with me, guys. We'll get back to a little bit more regularly scheduled programming. Thank you so much and have a great day. Goodbye. Ever play with the dragons turned off? You gotta play with the dragons turned on. Look at that spectacular.